It's your girl, Christy Akins, and you have tuned into another episode of Capture This. Welcome back, fam. I am so glad to have you back with me. And first and foremost, I just want to talk about my absence. I'm so sorry that you all have been waiting. I think my last video that I did was about 3 months ago. So my apologies for keeping you all waiting, but life has got busy and a little bit hectic, but I've been bearing through. But that's the reason why I have not been able to do my videos. But starting now, I'm just gonna probably be able to do one video a month. If you all need more videos than that, please comment below and let me know. Like if you need a video every week or something like that, I can try my best to do maybe 2 a month, but no more than 2 because I have a project that I'm trying to push out, and so I really have been trying to focus on that. So the topic that I have today, it's very good. This is actually something that my pastor, he told me that I needed to get back to starting to do my videos, and this topic had fell in my spirit by God probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And when I first initially tried to record it, I was having issues and I didn't do it. And then I got sick and some other stuff happened and I wasn't able to do it, right? Well, I tried to do my video last night and I tried for 3 hours and I was having all type of malfunctions. Video didn't want to upload, and then when I finally got it to upload, it was fuzzy and you couldn't hear me. So I'm praying that this works because I am trying to just push through, because things like that happen, the enemy is just trying to defeat you. But nonetheless, I am re-recording and I hope that this one works. Anywho, getting to the topic today, the topic is co-parenting. And the type of co-parenting that I am going to be expressing or talking about is when both parties want to be parents, but one party is still dealing with ill feelings. So this is both male and female, or however your setup is. Both parties want to be in this child's life, but somebody is holding ill feelings and keeping the other parent away. So I know that there's some situations where there is, you're in a situation where maybe the other parent has not acknowledged your child, or does not want anything to do with you or the child. That's not what I'm going to be talking about today, and I know that those situations are out there, and that's actually a totally different video that I will have to do to address that. But today I'm simply talking about 2 parents that want to be in a child's life, right? So first and foremost, number one, if there's one party that is still harboring ill feelings, you must immediately have a mediator to handle meetups and phone conversations until things are healed. Okay, so if you have recently, or you're still dealing with some ill feelings from your ex, make sure that you have a mediator, whether that be your parent, a friend, or somebody who can do the pickups and drop-offs with the other parent, and possibly even text or call the other parent to schedule meetups and things of that nature. Because if you're still harboring ill feelings, the conversation, and if you are not able to have a conversation with the other parent without feeling a certain type of way, some people are able to just put that to a side and talk to them. But if you're not, make sure that you have a mediator set up to handle those situations, okay? Number 2, when you have healed, sit down with the child's parent and talk about fair visitation. So this is going to be essential now, and this actually is going to be a step above step one. So now you feel like, okay, I'm over the hurt, I've prayed about it, and now those feelings are gone, or it's been some time and I don't feel the same way I feel. And you can reach out to the other parent and let the other parent know, hey, I really would like for us to schedule a sit down so we can talk and have that talk about fair visitation. If it's going to be every other week, every week. And it may just be over the phone, because some parents live in 2 different states. So it may just be a situation where you're like, okay, this summer the child can come. But make sure that when you have this sit down does not turn into a conversation about you all's past relationship, because sometimes that can get confusing and the lines can get blurred if you go into the meeting like, well, I need an apology first. Once you pray about it and let it go, and when God works on that other parent, the other parent, if they were the one in the wrong in you all's relationship, the other parent, let them come to you and give you your apology. Let them, they will feel it. But it has to be, your actions have to show a certain way for that person to even kind of get to the point to where they even want to apologize. If you're coming at them with rage and bitterness every time, they're not going to be too susceptible to apologize. So make sure that the conversation stays about fair visitation, right? Then you go to number 3. If a person is entering the child's life, it is always good to allow the other parent to meet your partner. So once step 1 and 2 have been done, and one of you all are in a relationship and you feel like, hey, this relationship is getting serious, this is somebody I can see myself with, we've discussed our relationship, we are both on the same page, we're possibly talking about marriage and the whole 9. Now is the time that you want your other parent to meet the person that you're going to be spending a lot of time with and that your child is going to be around. And this meetup is essentially just for the other parent to lay eyes on this person, just to get to meet them, and that's it. It's not necessarily for the other parent to tell you yes or no, you can date this person, because that's null and void. You have to have some certain level of trust in knowing that the person that you lay down to have a child with has the best interest of you all's child. So I know that, there can be some things dealing with crazies and all that type of stuff, but you just have to trust and believe your partner would not put you all's child in harm, danger. And if they see anything that's a red flag, they will address it, right? So the meetup is just essentially for you to put eyes on the person, and then it just kind of eases everything and makes everything mellow, and there's not any kind of uproar or people feeling a certain type of way. And then last but not least, remember that it's all about the child or children, and your kids still look at the type of bond that you have as parents. It's best to keep a good co-parent relationship if possible. And that's really a good tip. I know for me personally, in my own personal life, me and my son's father, we have built a really, really, really great relationship. And I know it did not start off this way at all. So, we had to build to this, because we have had a roller coaster where it was ugly, it wasn't good, we were arguing, and the whole 9. But I knew that the bigger picture was our son. So there was no way that I was just going to be like mad forever, right? So when you put those feelings aside and you move on with your life and they move on with their life, at the end of the day, you still have to communicate with the person. You still have to deal with the person. So why not try your best to have a good relationship? And that's just what we've built over the years. Yeah, now granted, we still have disagreements about things. Everything is not peaches and cream always, but for the most part, we try our best to keep a kosher and cool relationship for our child, because we want our son to be able to see us laugh and, you know, have a good time together or whatever. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're family. We have a child to raise. One thing that I have come to realize is that as long as I keep our relationship separate from the relationship that he has with his son, we will be fine. So, like, one thing that I told him years back, I told him that I'm going to step out of the relationship that you have with your son, and I'm not going to be telling you what I think you need to do and how you need to do this, or what, you know. I'm going to let you do what you want to do as far as raising our son, okay? And as our son gets older and he grows up, he will paint his own picture or depict whatever he's going to depict of you, however you raise him on your terms, if you understand what I'm saying. Because sometimes when you get into a situation where you break up with your ex, with the other parent, and then you start feeling like, okay, you need to be doing this way, do it that way, do it this way. And then when they don't do it the way that you were telling them, then it causes you to be frustrated, right? So I had to take a step back and allow him to parent the way that he sees fit to parent. And I'm going to parent the way that I see fit to parent, right? And that helped me out a tremendous amount, is because I took the pressure off of what I felt like he should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told him, at the end of the day, it's not up to me to dictate how you parent. And so I know that there's probably many others who struggle with that same thing. And so I just want to encourage you to take that off your plate, and allow the other parent to parent however they see fit. Again, it's as long as your child is not in any harm's way, and there's not any type of abuse going on, allow the other parent to parent how they see fit, right? Because at the end of the day, like I said, we done laid up with them, we done had our kids with them, so you know, it is what it is, right? So those are the tips that I have, and I want you all to give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this was helpful. I really do pray that it helps somebody in some kind of way. I think that the enemy is trying not to get this video to be put out, because it may be a lot of people struggling with this here topic. So if you need to discuss anything further, if you are in need of a life coach, please feel free to inbox me. Comment below, put your advice down, comment below, and let me know if you like this video. Thumbs up. And let's just continue to support this movement of growth, and a movement of being elevated and having good content to help you get to the next level. So without further ado, don't forget to hit the like, share button, and comment below. Until the next video, I hope that you all be blessed, be positive, be you.